Jimmy. Jimmy. Jim, James, son!
So here, you turn the key on, here's the keys. And then we'll see where it's leaking from. Yeah. I'm not even getting it. Turn it on, I'm just gonna turn it on. Oh shit.
Well, that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's leaking. Alright, you can turn it off. Damn. So what do you think that might be? Something is spraying out. Do you have the thing to lift up the car? Nah. I mean, there's something leaking from right here. What do you think? It looks like maybe a junction joint or some shit like that. Like where you screw together. Oh, I kind of see it. Yeah, some shit like that is leaking. Ooh, it looks like something's about to arrive. Awesome. Let's go talk to him and see what we can do. Alright, it's here. So let me go talk to the guy and we'll get it off the truck. Big thank you to ASAP Towing for dropping this car off. I really appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll get out right now and take a look around. It would appear that the battery is dead. Looks like the guy yesterday left something in the ignition or something and it killed the battery, so that sucks. But I'm gonna go do a walk around right now and you can see what I got. So here's the next project. This is what the junk man dropped off. It's a 2006 Chrysler 300. You can see that it was vandalized, not on this side, but I'll show you. See, they busted out the window in the back. And they cut a tire on this side and also cut a fuel line underneath it and did some general damage to the inside of it. See that? They pulled all the interior bits out trying to steal the stereo, which they were completely unsuccessful in stealing and is still there. They even left a screwdriver. I can't believe that. It's filled with garbage. It looks like there's the radio trim cover. There's this. Another one of these. Nothing in there. So it's pretty nasty on the inside. That seat's completely fucked up, and this one's pretty close to being fucked up. So the inside's not great. The battery's dead. It was not dead yesterday, but for some reason it's dead today, which is bunches of freaking fun. Body-wise, it's not so bad. It's not been wrecked 8 million times. The paint's kind of peeling right there, it looks like, and it's got some scrapes on it. There is no keyhole for me to open the trunk with, so I'm gonna have to go through the back door, I guess, to get into the trunk, release the trunk. Man, I'm finding some stuff in here that I don't even want to know. Look at this shit.
I can explain.
I should be wearing gloves while doing this. So I don't really know what's going on in this car. Looks like I'll have to crawl through there into the trunk so I can pop the trunk and get to the battery so I can put power to the battery so I can move the car. Whew, that's quite an experience. There's the window. I'm sure my neighbors are not gonna be thrilled about this one. They never are. But for me, it'll be a nice, fun little project. There's lots of flies in here, and it smells like ass and the zoo. So basically, it smells like a giraffe's ass. But I would just like to stop today real quick and take a minute to thank today's sponsor. And today's sponsor is the Cliff Wallet. Now, the traditional bulky wallets seen here can often make you want to jump off a cliff. Now, metaphorically, of course, because our wallet will save your life. This is a very lightweight, specialty designed in Hong Kong, China, thermo-branded, nuclear fission, baked at 30 degrees perfection wallet. Now, this baby can hold at least $12, and I would say about a debit card if I had to guess. And even one of those little fucking dongles that you use on your little iPhone every once in a while when you want to listen to music. So this baby can hold more than just your traditional wallet, okay? This can't hold a half of what this can hold. Now, I'm not just saying these things because they're paying me a handsome amount of money. I would never do that to you. I would never lie. But this wallet is probably the best wallet I have ever used in my life! I love it. It is fantastic. I don't think it could get any better than this, and I just want to share their link down below in the description box, okay? So go ahead and give them a thumbs up, and go to their website and tell them, you know, woo, go tell them everything's good and that you love their product. And the next 5,000,003 subscribers in the next 7 minutes will win one of these Cliff wallets, courtesy of your old pal Jimmy. So that's right, go to the link up above right here, I'll put it right here, and also go to the link down below. And thank your old pal Jimmy for the Cliff wallet, and thank the Cliff wallet for sponsoring my videos. Alright, back to the video. Wasn't that a lovely message from our sponsor who cares about the channel so much? Thank you guys, really appreciate your support. So we're gonna crawl through the trunk now, crawl through this on a bunch of broken glass, which there's kind of no way around doing this. And we're gonna crawl all the way up in there, and I'm gonna see if I can pull. Ugh. I'm almost 6 foot, so this is no fun. Oh, I'm sitting on some glass. That hurts. I think this should pull the trunk open. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go outside and I'll catch you guys there, and we'll see if we can get to the battery and, you know, maybe have some life to the car. All right, let's see what treasures await us. Looks like a broken coat hanger, Sprite bottle, completely mangulated radio. It was some crappy one anyway. And there's the other shoes. I got the pair of shoes. Jacket. No battery. Oh, several batteries actually. There's the center caps. I wonder if they're all there. Oh yeah, I think so. There's one there, one there, one there. A Nike bag. Glass everywhere. Oh, a wrench and a flathead. That must be the fuse box. I don't know what this, I don't know what that is. There's the, I don't know. Oh, there's some electrical tape. Can always use some of that. And it looks like that's all that's in here. Okay, so I've messed around in the trunk for a while. We have all 4 center caps, which is nice. All 4 of which are missing the emblems. Don't know how that happened. But I also freed the Nike bag from under this massive battery. And we're gonna find out what is inside this bag. What the hell? There is a tablet. Oh no, this is the front of the radio. Huh. It's not broken. It's just... Huh. Well, we'll have to look into this. Anything else in there? There's some wires, it looks like. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, guys. There is a, a lightning cable that's been chewed or melted, or a mixture of both. There's also this multiple AV in cable thing. Anything else? Nope. And there's a hole. Nope, just a hole. Alright, that's it. Well, no more treasures in this trunk. We're gonna take these batteries out. I'm gonna go get a new one. At least I have some cores, right? And I think O'Reilly's might even give me like $6 for the extra one. That's cool. I'm gonna take those out and clean them up. Maybe see if I can find some emblems. And then this is probably broken trash, so I'll put it with the other piece of the radio and do some fiddling. At least they do have quite a few here, which is nice. There's another one right there. I think there's another one down there somewhere too. And this one has the emblem that they haven't spray painted yet, which I need, which is quite a bitch to take out because it's got rivets in the back, so you have to take the whole airbag off. So I'm gonna get to taking that emblem off, and I can see it has the screws I need over there. It's even got a good sun visor, but doesn't have the light, so I can't use that. I'll tell you one thing, this is like the 7th one I visited that doesn't have air vents. They must be pretty common to break on these cars. Oh, look at this. Just as I said, I found a vent. It's kind of broken, no. No, I guess that's just the way it is. Huh. All right, well, let's see if I can take this out without completely shattering it, which I doubt. All right, that is one successful removal of an air vent. Let's go see if I can find the other one now. That's going to be a real snipe hunt. But I have a couple more minutes left, so why not? Well, we are officially at the end of the junkyard. You can tell because there's a big fake pine tree over there that's a cell receiver tower thingy. And this one also had good air vents, and it even had the original radio, which, to be fully honest, I would prefer over the touchscreen fucking dual piece of crap unit they put in there. But I know that if I take this out and take it home, it's probably going to be theft locked, and I do not want to deal with that. I'll just leave the one that's in there and try to rewire it. This one has the sun visor as well, which is nice, and even that. But I need leather seats. That's kind of the last thing I need. So there goes another airplane. But that's kind of the last thing I need is those leather seats, honestly. I don't really need anything else. So I'm going to take a look. I think there's one more over there, and then we can get to heading back home. Well, I must have walked about a mile, but I did find another 300, and this one not only has pretty decent leather seats in it, not the same color as mine, but we'll see when I go home, but it has both air vents still intact, which is exactly what I was looking for. So I'm going to try to pull this one off now, and let's see about this. Ooh, it's even got a working sun visor. Very nice. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm going to have to contemplate these, because these do have a tiny little rip, but it's better than huge sections being completely missing. So while I think about this, I'm going to go ahead and remove this vent. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Basically, I just took the screwdriver and lifted it up right here. And then you take the screwdriver on this side, like that. That's it. It just pulls right out. Lots of airplanes around here. It's because there's an airport somewhere right over there. But that was pretty easy, honestly, and it's not broken or anything. It even has these little tabs on there, so I might go and take that one off because it's better than the one I got. Alright, I'm back from the junkyard, and I managed to get just about everything I needed. I got the big old Chrysler emblem for the trunk in alright condition. I got the 300 emblem for the rear as well. Those took a while to find. I didn't think I was actually going to find any. I have a piece of fuel line I'm going to use for reference. I don't actually need this, but I need to see where mine is leaking, because mine is leaking like right here somewhere. This is for the airbag. Unfortunately, Pull Apart no longer sells airbags, so I just cut this out because it's riveted onto the rear. And legally, they're not going to sell the airbag to anyone anyway. They're just going to crush it. So I told them that, you know, can I buy the emblem off it? So they sold that at least. Now this is for the passenger side mirror. It's the mirror cover that was missing on mine. These are the two air vents that are in perfect condition. I really didn't think I was going to find these, but everything came out, too, that you see here, came out to $26. And these are the screws that were missing for the passenger sun visor. I'm still thinking about replacing the driver's sun visor in those front seats, but we'll see if I can get a deal on the seats. But I'm going to go maybe install some of these parts. I'm thinking I'll install the emblems today, along with these air vents, and then the rest will be tomorrow when I look at the gas tank. You can clearly see that my air vent is destroyed and on the floor over there. Didn't even have to take it out. And this is the new one I cleaned up. So all I'm going to do is pop that in there. There you go. Now you have a working air vent. It's not perfect. These dashes tend to warp a little bit, but I might get a dash cover. It doesn't have any cracks or anything like that. But eventually these all happen, especially in El Paso. I mean, with the sun, like, it was 109 degrees yesterday. This kind of thing's going to happen. So I think this is the trim cover for the shifter. Earlier in the video I said it was the radio cover, but it is not. That's obviously the radio cover. This isn't even attached to anything. I think I'm just going to unplug it and, like, slide it out for now. And then I got to put some power to this car, so we got to go to the trunk over there. And, you know, fold the seat up just so I can clean this out a little bit. And here is the before of the passenger side mirror, and here is the after. I think it looks a lot better. Good. Let's see. Yeah, it's on there pretty strong. Has no gaps or anything. I just finished putting the driver's side vent in, and it works and everything. Looks nice now. I also finished this. Well, not finished. I still have one connector holding it on. There's like 6 or 7 freaking connectors back on this, and I do not know what this is. Look at this. It's like epoxy or welder's putty or something. So there's that over there. I can fix that later or take a look at it and see maybe what's wrong with it. Here's the emblem that I got. See, my emblem's just missing, so we're gonna put this here. And then I gotta put this trim back on. Look at all this wiring because this dual, hey, there's me, hey, how's it going? I'm the star. I'm just kidding. The cars are the stars, not me. Nobody wants to see my ugly ass. So these are the connectors, right? And they all look good. This one I noticed has been tapped into, so I'm definitely gonna have to take an extra close look at that. And this dual radio that they installed if that's what you'd like to call the word installed. This is hardly an installation. But I gotta also determine, oh my god, I didn't even see this. I have to determine what this is, because this is sketchy to another level. At least they use a radio connector, right? Right? That's good. Oh look, there's a t-shirt back here. Oh, well, aren't we blessed? Ugh. For real? Look at that. Oh man. Well, this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna stuff that back in there and pray that nothing catches on fire. Oh, there's no battery in the car. That's right. There you go, just stay there. So we will begin the process of tearing everything apart, giving it a cleaning. Look, I've already recouped some of my budget. Man, these thieves are the laziest thieves in the entire world. Jesus. So, hey, there's a nickel. We've recouped even more. So I'm gonna get to taking everything apart, you know, making it a little less disgusting than it is right now. And I will catch you guys in a little bit. I went ahead and yoinked the radio out. The radio it's not the greatest radio ever. It's one of those dual units. But for the price of free, which is what it cost technically because it came free with the car, I'm not gonna complain. It's not great, kind of cheap. Came with the wiring diagram, which is great for me. This is the radio harness that I've completely redone. You can see that I've taken this is one that won't be used, but I've taken everything and re-crimped it the way it should be. Some people don't like these little crimp joints, but I've never had a single problem if you do it right. So now I can take all this and just stuff it back in the car, but first I gotta wait for that radio trim bezel, whatever you call it, the little shiny plastic piece that they completely butchered to arrive. 2 pieces of plastic. $54. Oh man, in my pocket. I can feel my wallet on fire. But it'll make the car look better anyway. And the previous owner drilled holes for some reason in trying to attach it instead of just clipping it in. They drilled holes in the entire thing, so it's basically worthless. Plus, this comes with the radio brackets I need. What a deal. So I came back for these seats. I actually really liked them and they were in good enough shape, and it's actually half off today on seats. There's the driver's seat that was an impossible bitch to get out. Here's the passenger seat, which I just got one bolt out of. Then I went to go take this other bolt out, and do you notice what I notice? I want some crack.
Smokable cocaine, otherwise known as crack.
A real crack pipe just laying underneath the seat. I can't say I'm surprised. It's a Chrysler 300 after all. So let's make sure there's no more crack pipes under here, and then I will continue to take this seat out. So I'm still working on getting the crack seat out, but look at this. Do you see that? There's money down in there. I can see literal money, like cash money. Them cashy type money's down in there.
Cash American, bondage and such.
Let's see if I can fish it out. All right, I got my entry fee back because it costs $1 to get in. Woohoo! I'm rich.
Rich, biatch!
I went to O'Reilly's and traded in that shitty old battery with the weird tiny terminals. And this one was $171. I cannot even believe that. For a battery? Dang. But for now, what we're gonna do, put this down. And we're finally gonna see if the car starts. I mean, I know the car starts, but I've never physically seen it start. Let's see how many miles we have. I don't even know. 181,000, that's not terrible. I mean, it's not a little bit, but it's not bad. Got some lights here. Looks like some lights there. Well, let's go ahead and give it a try. You ready? Contact. Oh, dang. Nice. Wow, that is loud. I'm gonna have to get that exhaust fixed. We have no leaks, right? Nope, no leaks. Very nice. Well, at least like we know it runs, right? I guess I will give it a little bit to warm up and, you know, just give it an overall inspection. Yeah, it runs pretty good, honestly. Hey, bud. What you doing? Hey, hi. You're the store, huh? You're the store. Yeah, you're a good one. I know you. You're a good one. Too bad about all this treasure. Oh well. I've taken the liberty of taking out all these strange tiny little bolts. Now if you see this, this is just a 10mm. That's all it is. There's no difference between this and a standard 10mm. And there's one here, one there, and then you have to take the power, right, these power seats, and like move the seat forward and then move it backwards. And you also have to take a 10 out here. So there's 5 10mm bolts total. And now we will see what treasures await under the seat. Oh, a receipt. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, look at that. A nickel, a quarter, and another quarter. All right, that's 55 cents. I've got the bolts for the passenger seat out, which for some reason were like 3 times bigger than the driver's seat. I have no idea why. But let's check out what we got. What treasure awaits. Oh, there's a peso, and a penny, and another penny, and a cup, and garbage. So it looks like nothing good. Both seats are out. You can see it's pretty freaking dirty in here. I gotta take the vacuum cleaner, the shop vac, and just run it in here and clean everything up real quick. You know, I've already seen some problems with these connectors. These connectors are not the same ones as the seats that I got, so we already have a nice little problem to sort out. You can see the color is also not exactly the same, but it's pretty freaking close, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to figure out some of this and see what I can do. I was halfway done with the interior cleaning, but we've struck gold. There's gold. All right, ready? Ready? Da 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 da. 75 whole cents and a Dos Equis cap. I think the Dos Equis cap might be worth more. I gotta start looking underneath here for stuff. I might be missing the coinage. So there's 3 quarters, and check it out. There's 2 more. Look at this. Whoever had this car was a nonchalant person with their change, just throwing it everywhere. I'm pretty grateful. We're already recouping at least $1.25. So how did I solve the mystery? The haunted house? No, I'm kidding. Of the wiring that wouldn't match? Well, we had to do some fancy wiring, as they say. Fancy, fancy. I've got a lot of white imbalance today. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I think it's because it's very cloudy. Anywho, so what I did is I traced all the wires and made sure they all connected properly, so you can see black to black, green to green, orange to orange. And this unused one is for heated seats, which, you know, this car does not have, so it's not going to matter. This terminal was not the same size. For some reason, this is like a smaller castle-style red terminal, and this is a larger orange terminal. But it did work. I put the battery just to check. Everything works, so we're doing good so far. Now I got to move on to that one. All right, that electrical connector is all finished. Re-electrical taped all back up. And this one I didn't have to cut. For some reason it matched just the same. I don't know what's up with that, but it's cool with me. Oh yeah, now that is looking mighty fine. I bought another one, right? You can barely see it because of the horrifying sun glare right now. But I bought another one for the other side because, I mean, if you own a Chrysler 300 and you've ever played Midnight Club, then you absolutely have to do this. It's not like an option, you have to. But I'm gonna go put this other one on. All right, so the guy came and replaced the rear window. Looks pretty good. It's not tinted, but for the price, can't really complain. The people down the street, Southwest Auto Glass, quoted me, oh, $350, $400 to do this job. This guy did it for a measly, ouch, $236, but he did a good job. All the trim matches like it should. Everything lines up. It's already dried, that's why the tape is off. So it came out good. No more cats are gonna be sleeping in it, and no more rain's gonna be falling in it, which is nice for me. Also, I got the keys cut for this baby. So now the keys work, which is good for me because before it was just a stupid little valet key. I'm getting pretty close to finishing this baby up. I'll show you the inside right now. Go ahead and close that. See, the seats are in, the non-torn ass seats. The center caps are being refurbished at the moment. I've got everything out of the center console because I finished the radio wiring and I'm waiting on the bezel to arrive. And I've also even cleared some of the lights now that I've got the vehicle running at least. So the inside of this car has become nice and clean now, except for that. But the floor is nice and clean. The back seats have been vacuumed. The front has been completely vacuumed. Nice and clean. So we're getting towards the end of this project. I'm using the hood of the little Nissan, as they say, as the workbench because I have no workbench right now. It's covered in parts and other stuff I'm fixing. So they sent me this bezel, which is the replacement that has all the clips still intact. This one has a pocket for some reason, but it's a double din, so it means the stereo will fit nicely in there. They also sent me these two side moldings. There's the kit I bought, for those of you interested. It's called a CDK637B mounting kit. It's about 54, 55 bucks. We're gonna see how well it lines up right now. I managed to get everything from that one onto this one, and my review overall is a 1 star. This is the name of the company here. American International, we know that's a lie. There's the number of the product. If you have a Chrysler 300 and you're looking for a radio bezel, look farther because this is a very, very bad example. None of these screw holes particularly line up very well, and the ones that do aren't deep enough. And then to add insult to injury, where you put these air vents in, they're such a tight fit, they jam the fins open. So if you put the fins closed and install it, then they stay closed forever. If you install it with the fins open, then they stay open forever. There's no adjusting these. They're stuck, see? See? Permanently stuck in that position. I tried closing this one and it actually broke this little piece, which is fantastic. Now I have to replace that. Overall, don't buy this, bad product. But I'm gonna install it and the kit itself, you know, these little pieces, just so I can see how the radio looks installed. So now we're getting down to the details. This is what they looked like when I got them. They were all scuffed and dirty and missing the emblem. And this is what they look like now, all shiny with a new emblem. I did not choose a Chrysler emblem because they don't make them in this exact width, this diameter, I guess. So I just went with those, OZ, Oz Racing, whatever. I like it, I think it looks good. I also have a set of OEM lug nuts for this car because the lug nuts that came with it are ridiculously extended, and that's why all the hubs, the little hub covers, were in the trunk, because you can't actually put these on. They don't go on. This thing sticks out too far, so I've got all new lug nuts for that. And I've also done a few other small little detail niggling jobs, like I got the chrome trim here replaced because it was ripped. And one other thing I did, besides a general cleanup of the interior and reassembling the center stack, is I got new sun visors. And by new, I mean used. But they're complete, wiring and all. Both of them. Because before, the driver's side one was destroyed. So everything works. I replaced these lights. Battery's disconnected. I replaced this rear view mirror that was completely all crispy and like fogged and peeling, so now it looks very nice. And now the interior is also fairly nice. So I'm getting really, really close to the end of this project. There's just a few more things that I have to wait for, such as some more chrome trim for these mirrors. I got chrome trim for the mirrors. I got this missing chrome strip here, and then I've got chrome coming for all of the door handles.
Why is everything chrome?
Everything is chrome in the future.
And a chrome running board guard, I guess, in addition to the lovely dub emblems there. So hopefully those can come within a few days and I can start tying this baby up, give it a wash, maybe try to wax it and, you know, fix some of these little paint peeling issues like this and just other little spots that have, you know, small paint defects. That looks so much better. Like, I am thrilled that it no longer looks like this. Cannot stand this. I guess I never noticed, but the front tire has a locking lug nut, you know, that you need the key to undo, which I do not have. I do have an equalizer, which is just a pair of vice grips attached to a pole. And ready? Actually, that wasn't that bad. See? And if you are like me and you're lucky enough to have a nice open lug nut area, yes, it's a novel. Oh, there we go. It's off. I hate these things. Nice. So this is what the headlights look like before, and this is how it looks after. I really like that. That is a nice, clean headlight. So now I have to work on getting both of these bumpers to not sag anymore and to sit flush with the body. Boy, those headlights came out looking clean, and I love clean headlights. I love doing that to all my cars. Sometimes you can't, and you just have to replace the headlights, but when it comes out like this, I love it. Anyway, I have yet to attach this bumper back on because I've been kind of busy. See, I want to attach it like I showed earlier in the video, but I did go through the process of chrome trimifying, adding the chrome trimifications to the rest of the car. You can see the mirrors were added, the belt trim was added. If you look up here, see that the roof chrome was added. Obviously the door handles and the mirrors and all that. The quality of this is really nice. I really do like it. Oh look, I look like I have no torso. Cool. Door handles, I like it. Came out good. The interior of the vehicle is done. I got a dashboard cover for it. Seats have obviously been replaced. We have a lot of sunlight right now. Everything's been cleaned, so the interior has been vacuumed and cleaned up as best as I could get it to be. That's my shop vac handle. I still have to go ahead and get that out of there. I accidentally sold a car not that long ago with part of my shop vac in it. Still have to vacuum this. But I was not thrilled about that. I couldn't believe I did that shit. All the emblems are back on. There's me. Hi. Woo. Hello. Would you fuck me?
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
I'd fuck me. That movie is, I don't know. Once you get old enough, you start feeling different about that movie. Anywho, the car's looking pretty good. I really can't complain. That Trailblazer is finished, by the way. That was one of the easiest fixes I have ever done to a vehicle, and I am thrilled to have that. The chrome on the wheels was cleaned, and I put the new center caps on, and they look absolutely beautiful. Again, the belt trim was added on this side. It's a little wavy gravy, okay? But I tried my best on that. Bunch of cats down there, it looks like. What are you guys doing? Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Mark. What are you guys doing down there, huh? Yeah, my car is not your shade. Where will you sleep when I sell the car? I'm just kidding. There's so many of these damn things. So again, the interior is finished. It looks quite nice. I even went through the trouble for some reason to find a booklet, an actual 300 booklet for it, just to have it. But I think this is gonna finish the car. If you're wondering about the fuel lines, I didn't include that in the video because I had somebody professionally do those. I was gonna do it, but I don't like dropping fuel tanks. I don't care. I don't care if I have to pay someone. I actually know a female mechanic who does that for me, and she is fantastic at it. There's no way I could do it. And then the exhaust, I'm actually about to take the exhaust to get fixed right now to my friend Ernie. Maybe we'll go in his shop and film, maybe not, probably not. He doesn't like that very much. So once we do that, then we'll be pretty close to ending this video. So let's go ahead and skip over real quick. All right, I got some gas for the old beast, and I'm about to take it to go get the exhaust fixed. You can see that all we have on this side is a tire pressure light, which we just need to add some air to the tires. And on this side, we have an airbag light, which is gonna remain there.
Forever?
Because airbag lights and me just don't get along. So in a second, I'm gonna take it down there, and hopefully when we come back, it doesn't sound like this anymore. Well, here we are. There's that auto glass place I was telling you about. And I'm gonna drop this Chrysler off here with Ernie. He does a great job. So I'll come pick this up, and hopefully afterwards, it's not loud as a bumblebee. All right, Ernie was able to fix the muffler for me. We can go ahead and give it a startup now. Ready? You hear how quiet it is now? All right, enough with your beeping, I know. Super quiet now, and I'm thrilled. I am thrilled that it's that quiet. I also, in celebration of it being so beautifully quiet, took it for a wash. Look how shiny it came out. Ooh, I love it. I had all the paint touched up where there were imperfections, because there were some scrapes on this side here, and there was a scrape on the hood, and there were some chips on the fenders, and I had a paint detail done. They did a great job. I'll go to the other side and show you. I still have to paint the lower trim, that lower trim right there, but it came out absolutely beautiful. And now we'll go around to the back. Not bad at all. Thoroughly happy. Now it's quiet, it's beautiful, and it's ready to go down to the lot. Like I said, I'm going to do that little paint touch-up, and that'll be it. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.